guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a video on microblading, so semi-permanent makeup for the eyebrows. So if anyone's thinking of having it done or just want some advice, see it before and after, I'm actually having it done today, so I'm going to show you what it looks like now and then later on what it's like then. Okay, so I first had semi-permanent makeup done on my eyebrows in 2010, so we're going back 7 years ago now, by a lady called Tracy Simpson. She's a very influential name in the beauty industry. She is just fantastic at what she does. Any semi-permanent makeup, you name it, she's done it, and she's trained a lot of people, and she's very high up there. So I was very excited and kind of honoured to have it done with her. So her prices started at £500, and going back 7 years ago it isn't as popular as it is now, so hence why it was so expensive, and because she's one of the top people, that's why she's so expensive. So you have it done £500 for the first time, and then each year to top up was £225, I think, but she was so worth it. So semi-permanent makeup for the eyebrows, who gets it done and why? So it's usually people who have gone a bit pluck crazy with their eyebrows and so have lost that shape, don't know where to start when doing their eyebrows. So I have a lot of women that come to me in my job and they're saying, oh, you know, I've got no eyebrows and I don't know what to do. And yeah, you know, I can create that look for them with a pencil or a gel or a powder, but to really get, you know, that permanent look that is so defined, that is so good, you should really go for semi-permanent makeup. So what semi-permanent makeup is, it's just a little needle, a little bit like a tattoo. So if you're used to getting tattoos, you've got no problem, no worries. So it's just like a scraping where the needle deposits pigmentation into the skin. So as you can see, I like quite the natural look, so a bit of advice for when you go: always take a product that you use on your brows, your favourite product, your favourite colour, because then the artist can have some idea of the colour that you want. The colour I recommend for eyebrows is the colour that your natural hair colour is. So a nice, so with blonde, so go for your natural blonde colour, and also tell them what kind of shape you like. So there are a lot of technicians, artists out there that will kind of go with what they think, they will draw it up for you, and don't ever worry, because they will show you what they're thinking of having, that they're thinking of doing for you. But there's such things as block brows, there's hair stroke. And as you can see, I quite like the natural look. I don't like anything too big, too blocky. I know the girls are like it, I think it looks really nice, but for me, I kind of like to go for the more natural shape. So make sure the technician knows what you've got in mind. And also as well, take some photos of what they've done that you like and the ones that you don't like. So you can say, you know what, I really don't want anything like that. So just so they've got in mind what you vision. So yeah, so they'll really listen to you, and they'll really, you know, stencil it in and show you what they're thinking. They will follow your natural brow shape, and that's the way that they should be doing it. So they just follow where your natural hair has grown. If you haven't got any natural brow, then it's best to leave it in their hands so they can see what would be best. It's really good because I've got people that come to me who've had chemotherapy or they've got alopecia, and it does affect their confidence. So something like this is great, and it's really good for people that haven't got a lot of time. So mothers or people who are always on the go. You wake up and your brows are done, and that can cut like 10 minutes off your whole routine in the morning, because girls, we know what it's like to do our brows in the morning. It can get quite irritating. Another tip as well, when you do your eyebrows, I really think it's good to not just look in the one mirror, because when you look in the mirror, that isn't your true reflection, as we all know. You're actually the opposite way around. So it's always good to have a mirror to the side so you can actually see, you know, when you are with somebody who have got their brows on completely wrong or they're completely different, you just can't stop looking at the eyebrow, can you, that's wrong? You're like, oh, it's really annoying me. So just try and, you know, get the true reflection so you can see how they are. My mum always says to me that eyebrows aren't twins, they're sisters. So even when you do go and have your microblading done, they might not exactly be perfect to one another, and that's just because that's how your natural brows are, and they want to keep it as close to your natural brow as possible. So it takes about 2 hours to do. I go to a lady called Mandy Morris now, who's based in Kidderminster, and I absolutely love her so much. She's such a nice lady. She's been in the practice for quite a few years, so she's got a lot of experience. She actually knows Tracy Simpson, which is, you know, makes me feel better because, you know, that she's worked and trained with the highest people there are. She does do laser tattoo removal as well with her daughter. I enjoy it every time I go to have it done because we have a good chat and a catch up. So she's really good. So her name is Mandy Morris. Another person that I recommend is Chloe Edit. So if you visit her on her website, so just put Chloe Edit and it should come up. She does everything, fillers, Botox, everything. And I think she works with a girl called Emma, I might be wrong there, but Emma's from Worcester and she is brilliant. She's really good at the whole glamorous big brows, so she's someone to really look for if you are in the Worcester area. So I'm going to show you my eyebrows without this on, without my pencil on, so you can see that what a year. So I last had them done a year ago, so I'll just take it off here, and you'll see that my there is a difference in my brows, which really irritates me, but that's the way they are. But I'm hoping Mandy can have a look for me. So as you can see, after a year, they're still quite, you know, you can see the pigment there. So it is really good because look how long that lasts. That lasts a good year. And then it's been great for me because I've got a family that just up and go, especially when we're on holiday, and they haven't got time to wait for me for half an hour to do my makeup. So that's why the brows are really good, because they're on there, they're there, just get up and go. And then what you do is after about a week they start to flake, and then you go back in about a month and they just fill in the pigmentation where it's been lost on the flaking process. So I'm really excited to show you the results, and I'll be back in about a few hours. So see you in a bit, guys. I'm back from having my eyebrows done. And as you can see, they look perfect, they're really defined, and Mandy's done such a fantastic job on them. It hurt a little bit, the scraping, my eyes were really watering. Any time that I have anything done around my eyes, they really water. It took about an hour and 20 minutes, I would say, because you've got to have the numbing cream on for at least 20 minutes before you can start it. So Mandy's prices start at £225. Well, it is £225 to get your eyebrows done. Then if you have it done again within the year, it's £75, which is very reasonable. And I think if you look at most people who are doing microblading, that is the kind of price that you are going to be paying. So you can already see how that makes a dramatic difference to my face. I think to understand what brow shape would suit you is to all understand you know, what face shape you have. And eyebrows are so important because they frame your eyes, and you know, when you're talking to someone, you always look at their eyes, and the brows will make your eyes look brighter, wider, younger, and it just really finishes your makeup off perfectly. So really pleased. So what you have to do now is just pop the panther on every morning and evening, just like you would with a normal tattoo. And then it'll start the flaking process, and then you have a look in about 4 weeks and you'll see how they are and if you need to go back. So let's give you a close-up. So again, she's just followed my natural brow shape, and yeah, I'm really pleased. So thumbs up, and I really recommend it to anyone who's thinking of getting it done. Anyone that's got shaky hands or poor eyesight, or you know, aren't very good at doing their own brows, it is great because it's done and it saves so much time. and you always look perfect in those selfies. So get it done, ladies, I really recommend it.